Hello everyone, it's your boy the Logical Dude, and I want to welcome you to the next evolution of my platform, Hivelist. So this is basically Hivelist 2.0. So those of you that have been around for a while, you've definitely seen the evolution of the platform from the start of it, kind of where it came from just as a WordPress platform trying to tie into the Hive blockchain to actually getting a Hive blockchain front end for the classifieds, and then just growing into the store and dealing with design flaws and some problems, and it's just been kind of a headache. But I am very happy and excited to say that Hivelist is done and it is ready to be released out into the wild. So let's get into it a little bit. For those of you who are new, you may be like, what is this Hivelist? So Hivelist is my solution to a big problem in crypto, and that is the lack of commerce. So what I did was think of Craigslist, and that's what this is the classifieds on a blockchain. So it uses the Hive, the same kind of interface as a Hive, as putting up a Hive post, except we are dedicated towards marketing and selling products and e-commerce and that kind of thing. We have a native token, which is built on the Hive Engine second layer solution that is built on Hive. So our native list token is earned when you post using our activator tags. We have 7 activator tags, or you just go directly through the Hivelist Classifieds platform, or hivelist.org is the domain for that, if you want to go directly to it. And this is basically what it looks like here. So here on the landing page, we like to give a nice little brief overview of kind of what you're going to see on the platform. Then later on down the line, we have a little brief overview of the list token, which we're going to get more detailed with here in a minute. We have instant transactions, feeless transactions, thanks to our dedicated proof of stake platform here on Hive. The list token, though, has a 500 million cap supply. There will only ever be 500 million tokens, and we have already burned over almost 120,000 at this point. So yes, it is a decreasing supply. So it's a deflationary currency. We will go over some of the burning features and that kind of stuff when we get more into the list token here in a minute. And then we offer staking rewards. So not only using the platform earns you tokens, but if you stake tokens, you also earn as well. And if you get to a certain number, so if you get to the 1,000 list, you get to join our list staking club, and which is a tiered coupon code level for so if you hit certain levels, you get certain levels of discounts, which are lifetime discounts. As long as you keep staking, you can use that discount code on any one of our stores, or for one of our services or something like that. So we'll go over that more in detail in just a minute. And then down here towards the bottom of the landing page is basically just a brief overview of the platform itself, talking about our store, the payments we accept, and then a little brief overview of our services. So we do offer services to help you build your own HiveCommerce website. So we can help you build out a nice WordPress store, integrate different print-on-demand things. We can help you with getting ebooks up there. We can help you, whatever you sell. If it's art, if it's 3D printed stuff, if anything that you want to sell and you want to create your own business, we can help you do that. So definitely get in contact with us, and my team can help you out with that. So yeah, and then if you have something to sell or service to offer or something like that, you can get started right on with the classifieds. So we're going to do that now. So this is the Hivelist classifieds platform on the Hive blockchain, ran by the Hivelist team. The Hive Engine team. So here is where you will do your posting. So you can come here and click on this and create your post, just like you would any other Hive platform. You have wallet functionality. So you can come in here, you can see how many list tokens you have, how much list power you have, how much Hive that you're running with. Come down here and check your Hive Engine tokens down here. And yeah, so it's just come in and use the platform. So when you come in and you actually set up and make a post, it'll show up here on the platform, and you can come in here and you can click and you can actually come and promote your posts. So actually, we need to log in. Just cleared cache and it wasn't logged in. So let's get logged in with Keychain real quick. And now that we're logged in with Keychain, you're going to see this awesome promote button down here. So when you can come in here and actually promote a post. So promoting a post and throwing some list at it will get your post put into the promoted section, which puts it into our eyes, and I will add it into our featured listing post, which is going to be happening once a week. And not only that, you're simultaneously decreasing the supply of the token, which is only going to help increase the value over time. So the more that you're staking, the more that you're earning, and the more that you're burning, the more that the value of that token is going to go up. So that is a really easy way to be able to promote and use the list token. So we have that post promotion as well as our services that you can also use. So we'll get into all that in just a minute. So with this, you also have a menu drawer over here that you can pop open that leads you back to the main site, the store, the services, and all that kind of stuff. So everything all ties in together and is as consistent looking as possible. So back over here to, because you remember this is a blockchain interface here. This is all through the Hive, the Hive blockchain. All of this is all on WordPress. So these are two completely separate platforms that I'm trying to tie in together. But it can be done, and I can help you do that. We have options in the Hive community. Unlike other blockchains, Hive has a lot of options on how you can kind of tie in and build things with it. That's one of the reasons I love this platform. So anyway, on to the list token. So the list token, being our native token, again, we talked about, has a 500 million cap and is a deflationary asset. So the burning features we talked about is post promotion that I showed you how to do a second ago, as well as if you pay for our services. So if you hire us to build you a site and use our services, then if you pay in list, then we burn those tokens. For instance, we just recently had somebody come to us and pay us the full price of a website or in list tokens, which ended up being a little over 100,000 list tokens, and we burned every one of them. So that helps decrease the supply. So that, that's how this works. If you get a website with us and you stake up to 10,000 lists, then that will give you 50% off of your hosting fee every month. And if you pay for that hosting fee in list, those tokens get burned. You can also pay in Hive, HBD, or fiat, for your hosting fees if you need to as well. But anyway, talk about earning list here. Oh man, well, that was a Brave ad, everybody. So yeah, little brief interlude from Bitcoin.com and the Brave browser there. I just earned a little bit of BAT. So so sure, I'll throw that out there. If you don't use the Brave browser, go ahead and get that. It's awesome. You can earn basic attention token, which is an Ethereum-based ERC20 token. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, back to Hivelist. So you've got the ways that you can earn token, of course, is using the platform, the proof of brain feature. The same thing as Hive. You make a post, you curate, you're voting, you're actually participating in the community. That earns you list tokens. And then the 10% staking. All right. So you can go over all that. But what I want to get into is talking about the discount levels for staking list. So if you hit up to 1,000 lists and start staking at least 1,000 lists, you get into our staking club. So that gets you a 5% discount code to use on the Hivelist store, any of the Hivelist related stores, or any of our services. 5,001 to 10,000 list gets you a 10% coupon code. 10,001 to 20,000 list, this is where it gets a little interesting because you get a 15% discount coupon and you get the 50% off of the monthly hosting fees. And if you get 15% off of a website service, that could be a nice chunk of change. I mean, because think about, it could cost up to, I'm not going to throw out prices right now, but 15% off of a website service fee can be a nice chunk of change. And then if you go up to the 20,001 level, then you get that 20% discount, and that is where it tops out. And you also get the 50% off of the monthly hosting fees as well. So we are encouraging entrepreneurship here. That's mainly the basis around this platform, is we do encourage people to start their own businesses, especially in today's time in the post-pandemic world where, a lot of people have lost their jobs. Government fiat is getting printed like no man's business, and we're going to be looking down the barrel of some serious inflationary problems soon and that kind of thing. You want to get ahead of the game, and that's what we're trying to do. And we're trying to offer, trying to encourage people to start their own businesses and become entrepreneurs instead of just wage slaves. So some of the sites that you can use this on, just kind of a brief overview on this, is the Hivelist Store, where you can buy physical products and or EBooks and that kind of thing. You can use your discount code there. For the Hivelist Store, you can buy ebooks and digital downloads with list. Can't buy physical products with list yet, just because market values and the fact that I'm a middleman and I've got dollar fees that I got to pay. I'm not trying to tank the market of my coin here just to pay for that. So ebooks and digital downloads, there's no middleman price or anything in that, so I'm happy to accept those tokens. And I'll for stuff like that, I usually just use it as promotional pay, or I put it back on the market, that kind of thing. I don't, anything that like if you buy an ebook with list, I don't burn those tokens. It's only for services. The Hivelist.io is the main site, and that's where I'm really more or less getting into the services here. So that's where it talks about that. And then we've got the Weed Cash store. So I partnered up with Coffee Buds and the leader of the WeCash group, and created the store. So this is the official store for the WeCash network. You can purchase CBD hemp products as well as smoking accessories. Got some really nice glass pieces and that kind of thing there, as well as some WeCash branded gear there. You can purchase using Hive HBD Weed, the WeCash token, or of course, good old Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the higher cap coins and some stable coins. And we have also just now recently integrated Square, because Square is open to CBD and hemp processing, which is nice. Whereas PayPal will suspend your account really fast if you're caught selling CBD products. Trust me, I've been down that rabbit hole before. So yeah, WeCash now is offering card services through Square. So if you have the Crypto.com card or any other debit or credit card, you can purchase your stuff from there. But yeah, your list staking coupon is also going to work there as well. E-Business Tips is a new site that I'm coming up with. This is going to be a business-based tips, tricks website. I'm going to have full blog articles I'm going to be posting at least once, if not twice a day. But then the main part where lists is going to come into play here is the private label rights materials store. So the same ebooks and video courses and that kind of thing that you're going to get on the Hivelist store, we're actually offering the resale rights with everything, as well as with sales material and promotional articles and emails and that kind of thing related with that, all in a single package. So instead of just buying the ebook or the video course, you're also going to be getting the rights to resell that. And in some cases, you can change it and sell it as your own. So, yeah, we're going to be selling individual items, or you can join the club for a month, for a year, or for a lifetime. So that we're going to have a membership on that as well. So your list staking club is going to be honored on ebusinesstips.net as well. And then we have my kind of my blanket company, the Logical Dude LLC, where I build WooCommerce sites and we do social marketing and that kind of thing. So I will honor those as well. So now let's talk. I've been talking about the services, but this is basically an overview of what we offer on the Hivelist side of things. If you need more for your business, if you want full out production of a website, something like that, then you can definitely talk to us. More or less, we'll be dealing on the Logical Dude LLC side of things at that point. But yeah, so you can just read about what we're offering here. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to visit the store. So the Hivelist Store is where we offer physical products, like I said, ebooks and digital downloads and that kind of thing. As far as physical products, we've toyed around. This is all drop shipping, print on demand stuff. I used to work with AliExpress and had other things like computer products and different kind of gadgets and things like that. And with the world in the turmoil that it's in, supply lines from China are absolutely ridiculous right now. And I've had a lot of issues with some orders from just really ordering sample products from AliExpress. So I discontinued using them. And that was one of the big things that started the whole redesign of the store, that became the whole redesign of the platform kind of situation. So now what you have is you've got the physical product store, and this is all print on demand stuff. Right now we only have Hivelist gear listed, but what we are going to be adding is art from the NFT showroom. So if you have commercial art, we're looking for it. So if you're selling it with limited production rights, that's what we're looking for, and we're going to buy some art and we're going to put it in our coffers and we're going to sell it on the platform. But not only are we going to sit here and just try to, we're not just trying to sit here and make money on it. We're trying to get the community involved. So what we're going to be doing is 10% of the profits of those sales that we use community art for is going to go back to the original artist. So 10% of the profit from that sale, we're going to pay out to the original artist. So we'll probably do payouts generally once a month or something like that, once we get the accounting down and everything. But as you can see up here at the top, we've got a little site notice here that the ebook store and the physical product store are actually separate stores. You will have different carts and different currency choices for each. Like I was talking about earlier with market and liquidity issues with the Hive Engine tokens, we don't accept those for physical products. We do accept select Hive Engine tokens for ebooks and digital downloads. So that's why they're basically separate sites. The ebook and digital downloads is on a subdomain, essentially. So they are separate shopping carts. You will have a separate account for each of those. So just keep that in mind, and that's what this little site notice up here is about. So we just want to make you aware of what's going on with that. So let's go and take a look real quick at the ebooks and digital download store. We have some select offerings here. We are going to definitely be growing this more and more as we go along. Going to be simultaneously building this as well as building the e-business tips store. So as we load on one side, I'll probably be loading on the other at the same time. So, but once you have read your little site notice up here and you understand that fact, and because I want everybody to understand that, that's kind of important, that the physical product store and the ebook store are actually separate carts and separate stores and that kind of thing. So as long as we're understanding on that point, we're going to dismiss the little site notice and you got your menu bar and everything back. So we're really excited about getting this going. The actual building process is done. So now we're just going to be adding products to the store on a weekly basis, just kind of going through and just constantly adding stuff. And we're going to write post and put it up on Hivelist, on the Hivelist classifieds, letting you know of our new products and that kind of thing. So I'd love to have you a part of our community, whether you just come follow along and just come and see the cool products people are trying to sell or the services people are trying to sell. You know, if you just want to be a spectator, we'd love to have you too. Because if you come and like and comment on posts, guess what? You're still earning lists too. But I would love to see you shop with the people that are actually, trying to do business on the blockchain. Because as we're all coming into the bull run, everybody's got this whole, hodl mentality, or, nowadays DeFi's taking over the world, but we can't forget the actual original use of this stuff. Like the original intention of cryptocurrency is to be a currency and be used in commerce. The original definition of Bitcoin was to be a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. But that has honestly failed, and it's now a store of value. Well, Hive is a wonderful peer-to-peer cash system, and it's free. It's 3-second block times. It's really fast. The Hive Engine tokens take a few seconds longer than it's more like 7 or 8 seconds for it to go through, but it's virtually instant and no fees whatsoever. So it's a beautiful thing. So if you're not a part of the Hive blockchain yet, if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely come and check us out and come and join and get off of the old centralized social media networks and come and join us on a platform that you are a part owner of the platform. You own your data, and come and build a business with us. So anyway, that is my overview of Hivelist platform. I hope you enjoy it. I built it for you guys. So let's do this together. Let's build HiveCommerce for the whole community. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. As always, be cool, be real, and abide. Peace out, everyone.